Marcia Saralegui says gas is high over there, John.
It is.
Bubba2620 says, I love how John turned this stream into the IT stuff he loves.
I'd rather just record cops and have good internet at home. That would be even better.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate
BC
thing.
Scan says Bot Rix has successfully joined the channel.
Alright, it's live now.
717, clear, copy 27. Go ahead. 01660434.
Bubba2620 says, YT back up.
Really? It is? I'm just kidding.
Thunderstroke says, ha ha ha, I see why you didn't work in the technical fields anymore. Marcia Saralegui says, we have 33 watching over here on YouTube, John.
Thank you.
Mark the Madshark 1 says that Hilma Harrington Coker is working.
17, clear, sir. Go ahead. 17 is back to James Gomez. 730-64 Sugarland.
Crescent 72 says, welcome back, sir. Bubba2620 says, ouch.
I'm about to ban him, honestly. Luckily, I'm thinking before I do that, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go and not ban him. I'm gonna let it go. Literally, my shit works. It's the internet that is broke. My shit was steadily working. The internet wasn't working. Just so you know.
Cherie_Cherry_CC says, hi John, Pam and Trunkies.
I'm not gonna ban you, but I am gonna get one go fuck yourself in. Hey, go fuck yourself. How about that? If you know how to do it better from a Camaro riding around, I'll be glad to take your advice.
BioPrepper says, what are you talking to John?
You missed it. I'm not gonna go over it again.
Tenderstroke says, I was just giving you shit, man. You called me motherfucker, so it was tit for tat.
There you go.
Can you show me and 51 at 2401 South Johnson Street, apartment 803?
Kai.1.0 says, fave person is here. See no evil monkey emoji. Texasman the legend says, I leave for 1 second and came back to bless your heart moment. AD101M says, Kyle Miner said his ears just perked up. Watch it, buddy. Cherryly says, I got my emote.
Very good.
Kai.1.0 says, are we still being locked in the car tonight, or are we getting free?
I hope we get
free. I don't
free.
want to watch the car.
Kai.1.0 send a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heart me. Okay. Hopefully we get out.
17, I'll be 10 with a warning.
No, 6.
Cherryly says, I thought you ditched us.
No. Just the internet. Problems with the internet.
Kai.1.0 sent a hot cross bun for 5 coins.
Thank you for that.
K.1.0 sent a wink wink for 5 coins.
BioPreppers1 says, "Ooh, I see sup."
K.1.0 sent a cake slice for 5 coins.
Let's see what this guy's doing.
Cherry says, "I'm sorry."
Alright, he's doing road pirate stuff. We'll do anti-road pirate stuff. Oh, no one can see him. He needs lights on him. For safety. For safety, he needs lights on him. Let me go provide some safety.
Kai.1.0 says, "Oh, we in Angleton tonight."
Yeah, no one can see this guy. Well, now everyone will be safer.
Cherie_Cherry_CC says, "The internet sucks lately in her area."
Alright, guys, now everybody can see him. Nobody could see him before, so I'm here to provide some safety.
Xerix2123 says, "Give him the spotlight."
Oh man, I was just providing you a little bit of safety.
Yeah, floor volume for EMS stage.
Alright, that's better. Now they can see him.
Marcia Saralegui says, "Hess gonna leave." Cherry says, "Lol."
Alright, well see, I always provide a good public service. No one in the community could see him. He was a sitting duck.
Kai.1.0 says, "That's entrapment."
Well, just now everybody can see him.
K. Casper says, "Too funny."
He doesn't know what. They do not know what to do right now. They don't know whether to go forward, go backwards.
Kai.1.0 says, "Plot twist. The cop is watching your stream."
Well, now everybody can see him.
Texasman the Legend says, "This is a public service."
Yes.
Xerix2123 says, "Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji." Marcia Saralegui says, "He's scared of you, John, LOL."
Uh-oh.
Bubba the Big
cool.
Truck Guy says, "You were just looking out for his safety. If nobody could see him, somebody could hit him, so you made it so they could see him."
She drives by, she rolls down the window, she looks at me, she goes,
Kai.1.0 says, "Legally, he has to have lights on. He has to be able to be seen." Xerix2123 says, "He coming to you, Lamau."
Yeah, then they...
307783 says, "What's he saying?"
He said, "Oh," she said, "Oh, it's me."
Kai.1.0 says, "Officer, help, we in the trunk."
That's good.
Alright.
Codeep7783 says, "Tow truck guy watching here." Marcia Saralegui says, "She had to run the plates or what? Wow." Kai.1.0 says, "John, you are making her mad."
Gosh, I hope we didn't interrupt any road pirate type of
K.
stuff.
Casper says, "I had surprised she didn't throw a Bible at you."
No Bibles are thrown. How do you get out of
Bubba
here?
the Big Truck Guy says, "She's trying to find somewhere else to hide, lol." Kai.1.0 says, "She's just trying to eat her donuts in peace." Xerix2123 says, "This is too funny, lol." Marcia Saralegui says, "She's getting away from you for sure." Kai.1.0 says, "Eat."
Alright, let's get back to work. Well, we lost her now, guys.
Gulf Coast Dock Garcia sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Thank you for the heart me.
Not a sufficient vehicle.
K. Casper says, typo.
7501 would like you to go around and check doors.
She just came by and she said, oh. Then she just kept going.
Yes, ma'am.
Marcia Saralegui says she had to take the back street to get away. That's funny. Stream Element says, bold as fuck, just subscribed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We got a subscriber. Bold AF. Welcome in.
Xerix2123 says, are you getting off early tonight?
No, I have no plans. The scanner dictates what we do. I didn't choose the scanner life. The scanner life chose me.
Xerix2123 says, yay.
Here.
Cherryly says, gifted sub.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifted sub.
Aaron.tx12 says, cool face emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji. Xerix2123 says, at Jim Bob boy bye. Cody7783 says, the scanner life chose me, rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Bold as fuck says, thanks to whoever is anonymous.
Thank you, anonymous gifter. After you, kind sir. I'm not an ambulance chaser, although this does look bad. This looks bad. Looks like John's an ambulance chaser.
SpoopyX says, positive vibes to everyone. BioPreppers1 says, big Brazoria County hugs.
Yeah, me too. I was stressing out a second ago, so I'm going to go back to positive vibes.
Dakota 314 sent a rosa for 40 coins.
Thank you for the 40 rosas. That's 4, I think. I think they're 10 apiece.
Really, Jackson?
Bubba2620 says, welcome to the Bambulance chasing Chanel.
Shows transporting one patient non-emergency UTM.
Cherryly says, I apologize for everyone. BioPreppers1 says, fine, no needs a hug, ILL, keep them to myself.
I'll take one. I'll take one.
SpoopyX says, John the First believe is warmer here than it is there, and it's also an hour later. Got no AC in my room and it's cooking.
Oh, man.
Marcia Saralegui says side 2008 says it's blocked out by other YouTube stuff.
Oh, the layout? Alright, I'll make a note of that. I got you. That's on the vertical stream? I'll move it down.
Dakota 314 sent a rose for 1 coins.
Alright, tomorrow I'll move it down. I just need to verify on the vertical stream.
Marcia Saralegui says yes.
Okay.
Good.
On the vertical stream, the layout where it says Angleton right now is covered up by the YouTube stuff. Yeah, that's kind of hard to program for, only or to do, only because different phones will show it differently. And trying to shove a square peg into a round hole, because we have a full 1080p version going as well, where none of that happens.
Marcia Saralegui says, but it's on Where Am It on YouTube.
Okay. What about if you go to the 1080p stream? How's it over there? Yeah, that'll have to be a tomorrow fix type of thing. But thank you for the information. I need to know that because I kind of suspected that would be the case. I just modified it today.
Bubba 2620 says, round hole in a square peg. Dakota 314 says, do you have the big scanner on?
No, I don't actually. I can turn it on.
Snoop 10 says, everyone, shh, my show is on.
Next time I get to a stopping place, I'll turn it on.
Bio Preppers 1 says, hugs everyone back, I really needed a hug.
Big scanner on.
Cherry Lou says, did you check my tiny green folder?
No.
I'm having more headache. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Well, thank you for being here.
Marcia Saralegui says the other one I just checked and it's still showing the intro, John.
The other one is still showing the intro? That is weird. That's really strange.
Marcia Saralegui says yes.
One in custody possession.
Yedlin sent a rose for 7 coins.
Thank you for the rose.
Yedlin sent a rose for 14 coins.
Get me out of Municipal Park on Close Patrol.
Marcia Saralegui says Bo72 says 1080p looks good, but he says Hess curious who your cell provider is.
Starlink and Verizon.
Set 17, everything's 10-8, everything's 10-4, I'll be 10-8, kill me out at River Place.
I'm showing 2 perfect lives.
BCSO out of 12 launching.
Yeah, I'm seeing it working. I don't know what's showing in the intro still. That's weird.
I'll be 10-8, everything's 10-4.
Friend Syncode says YouTube looking good from this side.
Thank you.
That's 17, I'll be 10-8, everything's 10-4.
If I keep this up, one of these days I'll be able to get a job in IT.
Does love the braking on the scanner. It's cool AF nerd fun.
White email, 200 Bravo, East Coast Road, Brazoria County. 18, I'll be on a white email, 200 Bravo, East Coast Road, Brazoria County.
East Velasco. This is South Velasco.
Charity says, okay, good night, get a fan.
That's a subject stop. I want to find this.
Last name, Larry Edward, Tom, Ida, Nora, George, Edward Roberts, first name Sarah, last name,
West Coast to Gold Coast sent a heartbeat for 1 coins.
Edward Roberts,
Charles David, 7, Charles David, 507, we've been restore.
That's it. Clear.
Yeah, Charles David, 4507, being San Charles David, 4507, gonna be in restore. Over that.
Alright, so that's South Velasco. Where the heck's East Velasco?
Dakota 314 says by Dirty South downtown.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was wondering. Can I have you? assault on a police officer.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely needs us.
ATN is also SW on County Road. That's fine.
All right, I'm by Dirty South.
Sassy Baby 147 said points.
Sassy Baby 147 sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Snoop 10 says, is it party time yet? Dakota 314 says behind.
Behind it. Okay. Let me go behind it.
Devich says, he didn't say East Phillips Road?
No, he said East Velasco.
Dakota 314 says street behind.
They're sending another unit.
Big Devich says, I could be mistaken on the road too. Dakota 314 says first. Cody 7783 says cops on the other side of 35.
On the other side of 35? Okay. Well, this is Shenango here. I'm pretty sure I'm the street behind Dirty South. I'll have that female detained.
Snoop says, I haven't felt good, so I'm staying home tomorrow. Looks like I'm here all night long.
7 meeting 43 32
Okay.
Charles, Louisiana. Charles, 25.
I can't find them. They even gave me an address.
Charles, 25 77 57. Stand by for location.
Where do you want to go?
East Velasco. Oh my God. East Velasco Street, Angleton, Texas.
Charles, Louisiana. Charles, 25.
Getting directions to North Velasco
Charles,
Street.
25 77 57. Stand by for location.
8989 Alex Jackson. He is going to be not eligible. The 27 expired 89 of 2019. Returns. Insurance confirmed. Unable to ship local this account. 27 returns to an Roberto Chavez Pacina 8989 Alex Jackson. He is going to be not eligible. The 27 expired 89 of 24. Insurance confirmed. Unable to ship this account.
Cody 7783 says,
Go ahead. Male walked out on the side of the property, unable to be seen now. Probably that's clear, right?
Alright. I'm right on this tail right here, so. Oh, come on, give me the light, give me the light, give me the light. Alright, let's go check on these gas prices over here. $3.69. These gas prices are way too high. I'll take my business elsewhere.
I have a deal. The rest already have it. Yeah. I have a deal. The rest already have it. Yes, sir.
Louisiana ID card. 40833.
The accomplishment Nora Lincoln Young 06 is indication of a title only registration not attached to the vehicle.
ID card 011240833011124083.
They are all the same prices in the area. I know I checked all of them already, LOL.
Well, I wish I would have known that before I skipped that red light just to go look at it. I wish I would have known that before I skipped that red light just to check the gas prices.
Jordan Charles Mulder, 565296 out of Walker, Louisiana. Looks like his 27 expires in 2028. It is going to be ID card only. It is not a driver's license.
Cherry underscore CC6.
Jordan Charles Mulder, 565296 out of Walker, Louisiana.
I sent 500 bits.
Thank you so much for the 500 bits, Big EC. Sorry, my voice.
27 expires in 2028. It is going to be ID card only. It is not a driver's license. Unable to check locals, insurance confirmed.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
East Velasco Street, Angleton, Texas.
Getting directions to South Velasco Street, Angleton.
There is not an East Velasco, I'm telling you.
Starting route to South Velasco Street.
I know where that's at. Don't thank you.
Head north.
I don't think there is an East Velasco.
And Texas, Robert Paul 9518. Robert Paul Tom 9518. And please log with the battery window on my body camera.
Freaking star, thank you for the rose.
Big Devect says, W Big EC.
Big EC, thank you. So, I'm sorry I'm having... The voice is cut off when I try to use the GPS, but it's pretty much pointless, so...
SV.
Houston 705 Martinez.
Codeep 7783 says, I saw the cops in the area you're currently in.
That's what I...
BDEC 2022 says.
Freakin' Star sent a paper crane for 99 coins.
Freakin' Star with the paper crane, thank you.
Phillips Road early.
Phillips Road? What? I followed a cop and they just went and sat in the parking lot and did nothing. So, when I cut through, when I checked those gas prices.
Murders says, isn't it E. Mulberry?
I can try East Mulberry. He said East Velasco. I'll go down Mulberry Street here. He clearly said East Velasco though, which doesn't exist.
Cherie underscore Cherry underscore CC says, oh, okay. Murders says, the same thing.
Oh, it is? It's the same? I did not know that.
Driver 800 Walker Magnolia, Northwestern Way. It's a light color minivan with the back yellow with the driving flat tire all over the roadway and on sidewalk.
Codeep 7783 says, might be the same cop you ran off earlier because I watched them take off that way when they asked for help. Cherie underscore Cherry underscore CC says, sorry stepped away for a minute. Cherie underscore Cherry underscore CC says, E. Mulberry is 35.
I knew that, but I never heard of the East Velasco. I know a North Velasco and a South Velasco.
Says, reckless driver.
Yeah, that's in Lake Jackson. It's not me this time. I'm just kidding. There's never a time where it's been that.
Marcia Sarlegui says we are cutting out over here on YouTube, John. It might be the connection in the car.
Go ahead. 707, go ahead.
14293621. Be my passenger. Clear for an ID card. Our driver. 707. Clear for a driver's license number.
Lesson 72 says, John is a law-abiding citizen.
Of course I am.
Cherie_Cherry_CC says, no East Velasco doesn't go the way LOL.
I know.
Big Devect says, there is no East Velasco in Angleton.
I know. He clearly said that.
Lesson 72 says, audio is fine now.
Go ahead.
42243395. Repeating 42243395. With the ID card is advising possible warrant. Tyler Jackson, you can check run it.
Gosh. Just. Oh, I might have.
Cherie_Cherry_CC says, Velasco is pretty much 288 feet.
Right, exactly. And it goes north and south. I know this because that's where I got my ticket and I had to research the whole damn thing.
Marcia Sarlegui says he probably said it to throw you off, John, so you didn't show up. Friend Code says I heard east as well, John, and I was wondering how north and south turn into east to west.
Right. Well, can't win them all, I guess.
Snoop 10 says, damn it, John Purple.
Over to you. I'm in the area checking for that vehicle.
Freakin' Star Center fireworks for 1088 coins.
Freakin' Star, thank you so much for the fireworks. Lit up the whole Camaro.
Classon 72 says, purple is okay here. Friend Code says you know they don't have to know the laws either, much less the directions. Bruja 210 says, did anyone ever download the app Crime Scene? It tells you the address and type of call and plays the radio transmit.
I don't think it's
Dakota 314 says 35 is the split to north and south.
Yeah.
Marcia Sarlegui says W everyone over there on TikTok.
I don't think it's gonna have our area. It's gonna work in big areas. That's not gonna work here. I mean, I haven't downloaded it. I just know. I believe I'm still other than the guy who wants to charge you $5. I believe I'm the only online scanner here that actually works.
4-5, that's clear.
Other than the guy who wants to charge you $5, mine is free.
Big Ed 2022 says, Crime Radar I have downloaded. Seraph 2000 says, I saw it even have the app on my store.
I haven't downloaded it. I would definitely, if it worked, I would download it. But my guess is it doesn't work here. That's just a guess.
Snoop 10 says, John is the only scanner who twerks on his hood.
We're gonna go down this way, see what we can find.
Transport location, IRC Alvin.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a rose for 1 coins.
Thank you. First time.
Friend Code says John is the Nerd King software that only I would trust above my own. Seraph 2000 says, I downloaded Crime Radar and oh my, so much popped up. Big Devech says, I had it before. It was delayed. Sometimes by days.
Right. Is it? But I'm talking, okay. The
Freakin' Star says, let's go tap, tap, tap screen. Let's get to 50K
people,
like it's free.
I'm legit want to know. The people that downloaded it local in Brazoria County, and is it working in Brazoria County? Because I would download that shit myself if it worked in Brazoria County. I'm just guessing that it does not work in Brazoria County. Because I had a sponsorship opportunity with that product, and I declined it because I don't think it'll work in the area. So if it works, shit, I'll take the sponsorship.
Sarah 2000 says, oh, and sorry, John, the first should have said I live in Virginia.
Yeah.
Ruha 210 says, I have crime scene, not crime radar. Snoop 10 says, John, the first will try it now.
Evelyn sent a rose for 41 points.
Thank you for the 41 roses. 824 2000 out of Freeport. ID card only not eligible. The driver of that vehicle is going to be Alfonso Diaz, male, 10969 out of Freeport. He is going to be eligible. Wait, Jackson is Alfonso. Has also headed to Sarah's team. 10969 is going to be eligible.
Because I declined the sponsorship because I didn't want to sell something to people in my area that wouldn't work. And they wanted to charge me like $50 for it.
Alfonso Diaz Jr., 10969 is going to be eligible.
Brazos got sent for 5 points.
Thank you for the finger heart. Oh wow, that same smell from the other night is here. Something smells fishy right in this area.
Media 2022 says, it is Brazoria County and it also shows where registered sex offenders locations. Frank Sync code says, wait, what sponsorship charges you?
No, they wanted me to advertise for them. But I declined it because I don't think it works here. And I thought it was kind of a rip-off for the price.
Brazos.Sanglin sent a rose for 5 coins.
In the 4000 block of North Avenue.
Marcia Saralegui says, are you sure it's not you, John, LOL?
It's not me, no. I just stream the scanner traffic, that's all I do.
Ruha 210 says, this is free.
That's what I was thinking.
Big Egg 2022 says, crime radar is free.
One more, step by for a beginning.
Some tours, Virginia lowers,
Friend Sync says, okay, FR.
One more, step by for a beginning.
Well, we can't find this.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a rose for 9 coins.
Thank you for the 9 roses. We are working on that rose goal up there.
Nothing left with baseball, softball. I'm just going to go ahead and send you that.
Alright, let's get out of Angleton. I'm tired of messing with it.
10-4 just shows just in there occupied. The softball team show up.
I will figure out a way for the C notes lol.
Westcaster Gulf Coast sent a rose for 20 coins.
Thank you for the 20 roses.
Catherine Monet sent a heart me for 1 coins.
Well, thank you for that.
BDEC 2022 says, there was a man who hung himself from a tree in Angleton today.
Is Lake Jackson ready to meet at Sarah's?
That's correct.
Marcia Saralegui says not Bucky's John. You only get one stop in Angleton, and we could not get it tonight, John. It's okay another time, John.
There you go.
483 51483, and I'll be en route that way.
That's there.
Angleton, please figure out what that horrible smell is back there. That is awful.
18 open north and west.
That is an awful smell.
CCSO, you can show Adam 12 transporting 1 UTMB Angleton, non-emergent with 1 rider on board.
Ruha 210 says, well, John the First, don't say this much, but it's hotter here than Texas, and tomorrow is going G to be 87 and actually melting. Cherie underscore Cherry underscore CC says, it's the fish food plan. Snoop 10 says, your upper lip. Freakin' Star says that is a dog food plan and is that way all year long. Dakota 14 says it's the fish factory. Ruha 210 says, Bayou lost her tackle box, said she is fishing it. Rob underscore easy underscore LNP says, is the fish plant still back there?
It smelled like fish. That's what it smelled like.
Big Egg 2022 says, they make fish and shrimp food.
Okay. It's not a very pleasant smell.
Big Devech says, it's ranging. Fish food plant.
Ah.
The place that had that fire across the railroad tracks back there a while back.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, it's not a very pleasant smell at all. Yeah, it's that entire night we were there, the other night, for that GSW, it was there the entire time.
Antiem says, it wasn't me. Friend Syncode says, okay, maybe not this time. Big Devech says, there's a reason they are on that side of town. Marcia Saralegui says, can you tell people what you do, John, to people who are new here?
Oh, my name is...
Cherie underscore Cherry underscore CC says, no, and the land behind it is for sale, and they probably wonder why it won't sell.
My name is John Gray.
10 says, my daughters-in-laws work for a fish factory. They come home smelling like a bad date gone wrong.
My name is John Gray. This is BC Scanner. We're in Brazoria County, Texas. We're about 50 miles south of Houston, right on the Gulf Coast.
Snoop 10 says, the app seems delayed by a few hours. K. Casper says, could it have been from the food trailer?
We listen to the scanner here. We record police interactions. Do me a favor, hit subscribe or follow depending on which platform you're watching me from. That's what we do here. Right now we're leaving Angleton because I've had enough of the Angleton fun.
Snoop 10 says, join the best community. Hit the follow button. Aaron.tx12 says he said smell you later, Angleton Lowell.
Right.
Countryboy 23123 says, someone asked why you film cops.
Oh,
Big
wow.
Devech says, I'm sorry, you were interrupted. What is it you do in British Columbia again?
I'm not in British Columbia. I'm in Brazoria County. Why do I record cops? In 2014, my daughter passed away inside Brazoria County Jail. I do this to teach people their rights so they don't go to our horrible Texas jails. That's why I do this.
Oh, 7, can you update the stop location? It's going to be 1000 North Avenue G as in George.
205, can you see this call, please?
Big at 2022 says, the girl who pew herself in the neck or BF is going to go to jail because Hess on probation and cannot be around firearms.
205, can you see this call,
Ruha
please?
210 says, John, someone said you look familiar. What street did you grow up on?
Sorry, son, I'll get it, sir. It's miles me 51487 51387.
On the street. I grew up on the street I grew up on.
Sorry, son, I'll get it, sir. It's miles me 51487 51487.
I think the Bluetooth speaker sign. The scanner. Nope, doesn't say it is.
Cherie _ Cherry _ CC says, BTW, you just passed up Phillips Road early, you turned on Cemetery.
Yeah.
Marcia Saralegui says, oh, that smell, the smell that's around you.
to 33. Can you come to Jim?
Brazos. Sandlin sent a rose for 1 coins.
Thank you for the rose. We got a rose, guys. Thank you so much for that.
Brazos. Sandlin sent a rose for 5 coins.
Thank you for the 5 roses.
Brazos. Sandlin sent a DJ Cactus for 20 coins.
The DJ Cactus. They're fine.
returning to quarters.
Bruja 210 says, is everyone sleeping?
Yes. Everyone use their inside. Their 9-9 flush.
Biopreppers 1 says, no.
Everyone use your inside.
Minute 3, returning to quarters.
Everyone's 9-9.
Marcia Sarlegui says, I promise everyone that if you stick around we will get some action.
Yeah.
Snoop 10 says, stop yelling, John.
Sorry.
96184, 96184.
Friend Syncode says everyone is his night-night. Friend Syncode says lol. AD101M says not sleeping. In Angleton get the footage. K. Casper says, still here. Just riding along.
There you go.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says. Him away. SpookyX says, rural, rural, rural. Everyone say, rural, rural, rural.
Not me. I can't say that word for some reason.
La_Meza_ says, boring sometimes, but what can you do? He can't control what other people do.
That's right. I like boring. That means the cops are behaving, the people are behaving. Doesn't make for the best videos, but that means all is well.
AD101M says, take us in the Richwood police station.
I'm not an auditor. I have no problems with what they do. It's just not my cup of tea.
It's just me, Lauren 19 says. I can't say rear-wheel drive. It comes out wheel-wheel drive. Every time.
Rear-wheel drive. I got that one. That one I can do.
Ignore Henry John 6196.
Frank says I'm having way too much fun playing with it. My local AI agent Toy doesn't want to work right, and my local music AI doesn't want to create music. So yeah.
Show me out.
Show us out where?
Pizza. Show me out where suspicious activity.
Friend Syncode says she sells seashells by the seashore. Dakota 314 says, sorry about the Velasco, I didn't hear east. I was looking at north and south.
Yeah, there is no
Street Element says, thank you for following Strictly Call Off Duty.
Thank you so much for the
Ninja
follow.
Bones 2170 says, yeah, moving shit in storage units is so much fun. Yay 3 units. Woohoo.
Traffic.
Friend Syncode says that Show Us Out was garbled on playback.
Yeah, I know.
Big Deveg says, 70% rain chance Saturday night.
Oh boy.
Cooler the next couple days after. Snoop 10 says, Crime app is interesting. I'm so nosy. Big Deveg says, local on the 8s.
3315. Something feel here.
Clear. We'll see you guys.
Dakota 314 sent a Rosa for 10 coins.
Thank you for the Rosa.
Dakota 314 sent a Rosa for 10 coins.
Another one, thank you.
12 upgrading to
emergency
emergency traffic.
Right, female 51268 out of
Law
Cleveland,
underscore
Texas.
May
She's
is
going to be
underscore
eligible,
says,
unable to
Low
check
old school
locals and
weather
check
channel
confirm.
local on the 8th that an unsolved mystery. It's just Milo in 19 says, Bayou left her tackle box on the beach cause I wouldn't let her put it in my car. Someone needs to go get it. Done.
Not me.
Right, female
I already fell.
51268 out of Cleveland, Texas. She's going to be eligible, unable to check locals and check confirm.
I already fell for the felony purse once.
Snoop 10 says, app is interesting, but delayed.
51717. Still 5317 checking.
Dog was released to its owner. Show me tonight.
CCSO, you can show Adam 12 at the hospital.
John King Williams. John Maripal 31. John King Williams. 17 log at 20. John Maripal 31. John King Williams.
Venus clear.
Okay. I'll be taking the warning.
And back to Herman, resupply, 1+2, 1, 1256.
Like that area that's looking for Herman, the reported movements are trying to contact shutdown pad 2.
Yes, yeah, the report over here. I'm going to see that.
PX says, I never made food last night like I said I was going to do. I haven't eaten really in a day and a half. I've been drinking too much water. Think I may have to eat tonight. Still not hungry though. Bruja 210 says, have you seen Owen's mom? Snoop 10 says, sad call. Biopreppers 1 says, sitting here in silence is the best thing one person can ask for.
True. I guess I'm supposed to be talking and stuff.
Snoop 10 says, sing to us, little man.
Second service. Second.
Biopreppers 1 says, sometimes silence is beautiful.
That's bad for a stream, though.
Friend Syncode says, John, what you know about DJ Screw? Bruja 210 says, well, if you want to go play spades in the trunk, John the First will take the wheel and make some excitement.
Brandby's 979 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heart me.
Friend Syncode says, just curious.
Nothing. Nothing.
Snoop 10 says, I must say the word. It's quiet.
Why are you saying the word? Why you gotta be like that?
Biopreppers 1 says, yes, it is sorry, that's what I am doing sitting in the dark by myself. Friend Syncode says, spades back down.
Brownbees 979 sent a rose for 1 coins.
We got a rose.
You expired 12/2023. Now go for
Snoop 10 says, quiet, 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 quiet.
See? Now you done jinxed us. I really want to record something so I can test how everything works.
Biopreppers 1 says, LOL. Merslatinolov says, let's hit that road goal, y'all. Friend Syncode says, John, have you ever played spades or dominoes?
Yes.
Snoop 10 says, I'm bringing you content.
Don't do that.
Friends in code says, did you grow up around Houston?
Nope, I grew up right here in Brazoria County.
Snoop 10 says, what the hell do you want from me?
Alright, everybody get out and stretch. Get out and stretch your legs. Drink your Mountain Dew if you have it.
Bruja 210 says, John, you can always get revenge by ordering an ice cream party for her class with lots of sugar lol.
Yeah.
Friends in code says DJ Screw is a DJ that would take rap songs, slow them down, screw and chop it up. Houston rap scene thing. Big Deveg says, gifted subs, bits, etc. Bio Preppers 1 says, don't do it. Friends in code says down even.
35. Subject, my name and date of birth. I have a hard copy.
Bio Preppers 1 says, don't get out of Pearl. If you do, be ready to run and jump.
That's right.
I can't revise.
35 to 32, are you nearby?
Yes, John, it's so quiet tonight. Why is it so quiet? Is it quiet? It's definitely quiet. K. Casper says, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
That's right.
Marcia Saralegui says, I'm afraid to get out or might leave us with no warning.
Brownbees 979 sent a rose for 20 coins.
Friends in code says, Joe, why's the grass green? Friends in code says, LOL.
So far,
SpoopyX says, John, that sign is still telling you that they have cash that you need.
Yeah.
Snoop 10 says, John, we didn't say you can stop driving.
Oh, I have to. It's a business decision.
Bubba 2620 says, EZ Pawn has the cash you need, John.
Apparently, according to that sign. Not
Melody
sponsored.
Saeed 1784 says, it's Wacky Warning Wednesday today. Bio Preppers 1 says, I hear a bunch of frogs.
Can you confirm this is a male or female?
About to have to switch out the dash cam.
Female.
Snoop 10 says, I'll pawn John for a few pennies.
Oh, man.
The male or female?
That cuts deep.
SpoopyX says, beach trip?
Alright, guys.
Friends in code says, if John left me on the side cause I got out, I think I would be fine. I would show a little leg, and they would pick me up so I could not show it to anyone else.
Guys, on all platforms, the screen is going to go black for a second. Screen's going to go black for a second.
SpoopyX says, I can't see. Miss Deborah says, just got here. Good to see you, John, and everyone.
Good to see you. Hi, Miss Deborah. I'm getting the mic back plugged in to the new phone.
Friends in code says, hey, John, did you know your screen went black?
I know.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah, I know. I heard that. I heard it was going to. Now I plug in the other phone just in case.
Bubba 2620 says, that was longer than a second. Big Deveg says, the screen did indeed go black. Big Deveg says, that worked.
Alright, everybody back in. Gonna roam around aimlessly burning gas. tires and oil again. That means we just switched to the second phone while the other phone charges.
Friend Syncode says I cracked myself up.
You know what they say? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
7995, John Paul 7995. About 400 block of South by 715
Melanie Saib 1784 says, is it C-Note's shift tonight?
No.
About 400 block of South by
Marcia Saralegui says, no, John, let's hear it.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Miss Deborah says, can't hear you on YouTube.
Can't hear me on YouTube. How about now?
Snoop 10 says, John, get your mind out of the gutter. Friend Syncode says, if you can't laugh at yourself, you have right to laugh at anyone else. K. Casper says, microphone.
Okay, yes, I see you. Okay. Hold on. Well, I might as well plug it directly in. Why is it even dangling from that? Since it's not charging anyway.
1520.
How about now? Nope. Testing.
Friend Syncode says, I hear you fine, John.
Okay. Should be better.
There comes back to a 08 Honda, green color, started
1520.
to the Torres on Fairland.
Nora Victor Mary 6062. Nora
Legui says, it's good over here on YouTube.
Very good.
08 Honda, green color, started December 25 to the Torres on Fairland.
14159256 159256 last name 95. You change my location to 300.
Friend Syncode says, I heard the transition from phone to mic.
1727.
Yeah, I was just I didn't plug it in.
Miss
all
Deborah
right.
says, still can't hear.
Still can't hear?
14159256 14159256 last name 95. You change my location to 300. The First Baptist Church.
Let me make sure the... Alright, disconnected the mic for a second.
Returns to Mary Jane Aguilar, female, 1031-71, Jones Creek. She's going to be eligible.
15 traffic.
17 clear, 10.
Go ahead.
Cherie _ Cherry _ CC says,
Returns to Mary Jane Aguilar, female, 1031-71, Jones Creek. She's going to be eligible. Unable to check insurance confirmed.
30723.
10-4.
Silver Gold Lexus.
Oh yeah, Clute.
332 eastbound mainlands, just for the interchange. Yeah, about the 200
Just
block.
before the
X-ray
interchange.
Mary, X-ray 0723.
That's always a fun...
X-ray 0723. Silver Gold Lexus.
This is gonna have horrible parking. Mic is working now, guys? Yeah. As I suspected, horrible parking. Absolutely, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I can't go on this one, guys. Unless I go in front of him, maybe? Oh, we can. We'll just pull up a little bit. All right, we'll do it. I almost chickened out though. I just wanted for the record to show. All right, guys, whenever we switch, I need just for a couple days, give me ones if it's working.
Insurance confirms on a 98 Lexus expired July of 26. All out of Freeport is clear and eligible. 35 clear now. 15 clear for return. That's right. Insurance confirms on a 98 Lexus.
Give me ones if we switched. See the ones, I see you. Thank you guys. See the ones, I see you. Thank you guys. I'm the guy. I'm the guy. I'm John. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you, man. What was the reason for the stop? Yeah, what was the reason for the stop? Allegedly. It's hard to tell with their lights on. Let me see. It's hard to tell with their lights on. Thank you for watching, man. Thank you for watching, man. How's it going, man? Think a warning on this one? You think a warning on this one? All right. Happy Wacky Warning Wednesday.
Yeah, I guess take a look at it. If you just replace one or whatever, not up short, whatever it is, obviously it's no big deal, but I just want to make sure you're aware of it. So just have to take a look at it. How are you, man?
Have a good night, man. Wonderful. I'm wonderful. Wonderful. I want to get off this highway. I hate it when you guys pull over people here. I hate it when you guys pull over people here. Yeah. I need better spots. We'll see you, man. Back in.
35, fair enough. 456. 456. Is the RP, was he supposed to be in the PD lobby or is it public service? 35, fair enough.
No, he's in the lobby. He should be in the lobby. Still center.
Negative, I don't see his car standing here.
456.
Is the RP, was he supposed to be in the PD lobby or is it public service?
Don't see anybody in the lobby. No, he's in the lobby. He should be in the lobby.
Negative, I don't see his car standing here.
Advise he walked. Don't see anybody in the lobby, though.
Yes.
Should we have to press support button on the clerk check?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys made it back or not.
CC says, are we muted?
I'm sorry. I figured out the problem.
Should we have to press support button on the clerk check?
I accidentally turned I don't know why I turned the radio down. So I couldn't hear you guys. So there was an echo.
SpoopyX says, muted.
How about now?
Friend Code says, I don't think so, John.
Okay.
Brandy Fountain sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose.
Bubba2620 says, Gecko. Big Devech says, such a large lobby. People get lost there. Marcia Sarleggy says, always film 50.
Always.
Cherie underscore cherry underscore CC says, yes. Aaron.tx12 says now. Cherie underscore cherry underscore CC says, no.
Okay, so.
Friend Code says, no echo now.
Okay, but when I was out on the stop, there was an echo.
SpoopyX says, good. Yes, there was an echo back.
Okay, so I have to fix that. So what's happening is we have 2 sources, right? It's not muting the other source. So it's playing my microphone that's on me and the microphone that's on the gimbal at the same time. I'll fix that tomorrow. And that was only on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, right? Only on.
Big Devech says, it was repeating one loudly, one softly.
Yeah.
Almost an echo.
Yep. I mean, it has one job. Mute the damn other source when I get out.
Aaron.tx12 sent a rose for 10 coins.
Thanks for the rose. How about on TikTok, was there an echo? And YouTube vertical, was there an echo? It's almost impossible.
Friend Code says on. Friend Code says on. Marcia Sarlegui says yes on all platforms, John.
Yeah, well, my guess is not TikTok and not YouTube vertical.
Friend Code says damn vibe coding not checking itself.
No, it's not muting the source.
Aaron.tx12 says I didn't hear an echo on TT.
Yeah, you're not going to. I know why. But that's easy. This is stuff easy to fix, right? I just can't do it in the Camaro.
Repeat the location.
AD101M says only on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Name and badge number.
I mean, I know that's I'm trying to put in my mind how to fix it. That's why I didn't mean it that way. Like only. I just meant it like I know how to fix it. So if you can imagine, you have 2 sources, right? You have 2 cameras, and both of them have mics. So what's happening is when I get out, it's switching the camera, but the same audio source is on there twice.
2170 says, is there an echo in here?
There's not now.
Here, LOL.
There's not now. But
Marcia Sarlegui says, Patty Nevers 2885 says, is there tornadoes where you on, John?
Nope.
I.1.0 says, John, stop and get me a Hershey with almonds.
All right, I was
craving chocolate. Smiley face emoji.
I'll pull over here at Buc-ee's and get you one.
452, 458, checking.
Just like for us, we're interviewing. Pretty messed up.
So that's why one's and it's coming from an SRT source, which is slightly delayed. So
I don't make contact.
I know why the echo's there. How can I fix that right now? I can manually mute it every time. Yeah, I'll do that. Every time I get out, I'll just manually mute that.
Aaron.tx12 says, flock that Bucky's lol JK.
I was just kidding.
PX says, chocolate milk.
All right, I know.
Friend Code says, I can track with the thought process. Marcia Sarlegui says, not Buki's, John, LOL.
I know, I was just kidding. I know how to fix it.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a rose for 1 coin.
Thank you for the rose. I'll just get that ready to mute when I get out.
I.1.0 says, what echo?
You guys
don't have an echo.
Yeah, you won't. You're coming from your own special computer because of the way they don't provide a stream key.
The victims are requesting EMS at Woodward.
Friend Code says Dookies. I.1.0 says always special.
Yeah, well, it's because you don't provide stream keys, so I have to kind of rig it up to make you guys work.
You can inform them that they don't need to run emergency traffic.
717 traffic. Hey, William Victor King, 4920. William Victor King, 4920. Be out of City Fresh.
Out of City Fresh. City Fresh. That's the other way.
717 traffic.
That's this way. Let's go see what's happening at City Fresh.
Okay, William Victor King, 4920. William Victor King, 4920. Be out of City Fresh.
I'm about to be out at City Fresh too.
Friend Code says that his elegant nerd duct tape to make it work for the non-API. Marcia Saralegui says, can you repeat, John, what we do here?
Yeah, we record cops. We listen to the scanner, record police interactions.
32, you can shut me back in. Show me back in.
Oh, even easier. Just hit the mute up there. Duh. Then it won't echo.
Ninja Bones 2170 says, use Samsung Smart Switch or whatever it's called. So when you disconnect from the car, it switches. I use it to turn off or on Bluetooth based on GPS location.
I wish it was that simple for me. I wish. I get it. I completely get it.
4541, 4601, 4545. Last name Payton.
Snoop 10 says, first night streaming by the web.
Yeah, first night streaming.
Marcia Saralegui says much better.
Okay, so I know.
Kirsty.cloud5 sent a heart me for 1 coin.
Thank you for the heart me.
4601, 4541, 4601, 4541.
Blah, 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 blah. You think a warning on this one?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's Wacky Warning Wednesday. Happy Wacky Warning Wednesday to you. So I just muted this one when I got out.
Yes, Jimmy.
I need, when you say YouTube froze, is it the vertical or the horizontal?
There.
Fucking believable.
Marcia Saralegui says Bartholomew says that Jane Long Elementary on 11th is haunted.
It's haunted? Dang. I went to that.
Melanie Saeed 1784 says, that cop doesn't answer questions.
No.
Andrew 8377 says, Twitch froze.
It's frozen, like not working at all?
K. Casper says, horizontal.
Okay.
Bubba 2621. Exit. Good now.
It's clear to transfer back into
Says, my Twitch is working fine. Snoop 10 says, Twitch is not frozen.
Thank you.
Ruha 210 says, no it works. Bandmum 2024 says, it is haunted that school. I have so many stories about that school being haunted.
Dang.
Phelps 83 says, Twitch is working.
All right, TikTok, you switched. I know this is a lot of nerdy questions, but I implemented a brand new system today, so.
Cherie _ Cherry _ CC says, when exited and entering your vehicle, you are freezing.
Yes, it's going to.
Says, Twitch is good.
It's
Marcia
gonna.
Saralegui says, Bartholomew says people see shadows inside at night quite a bit.
I just need to know.
Razis.Sandlin sent a rose for 1 coins.
TikTok, you switched fine too?
Melanie Saeed 1784 says, unless he did answer your question and I didn't hear.
No, he didn't.
I.1.0 says yes.
You switched? Okay, good. So brand new.
Friendsing code says I think it cool AF for what it is.
So brand new code, guys. So that just implemented it today. I've moved it all. Like this is nerd.
1.0 says yes. Big Deveg says, welcome to the stream troubleshooting channel.
Yes.
Marcia Saralegui says yes, YouTube is fine.
So that's why I'm just asking all these nerdy questions, because I just implemented this new way of doing it today. I tried to take some stress off of OBS since it wants to just be a little baby and crash all the time. I just turned OBS into a dumb camera switcher and moved it all out of there so it quit crashing OBS. But this is the first night I've implemented it, so. I know it seems like a lot of work, the switching, but there's no other way I can use the gimbal with the fancy mic and the lights and drive at the same time. I hope that makes sense, why I'm going through all the effort. There's no way to store the gimbal while I'm driving around. And we get the fancy mic, we get the directional mic, we get the lights. We get the smooth cinematic look because of the gimbal. And that's why I'm going through all this effort to make it switch automatically. And that's the end of the nerd talk.
PX says, stream title says Camaro IT guy looking for work.
Right.
Plate says film 5-0.
Right, yeah, both of those things are true.
Lol red lights. Marcia Saralegui says Westside 979 says he seen you the other night in Angleton. He haunted you with the light.
Oh, well, thank you.
Snoop 10 says, new podcast named Tech Talk with John.
Right, right.
Big Deveg says, only 5 lions on TikTok top can save us now.
Yeah, there's no saving us, guys. No saving tonight. Tonight has been a spend more. Nah, maybe not. I think we'll break even. I think we'll break even tonight. We didn't have to get gas tonight. We got gas last night. No, we should be good. I forgot we didn't get gas tonight, so we'll come
Whip It Up Wishes says, hey y'all.
We'll come
I
out.
literally might cry or scream.
Uh-oh.
I've been baking for an hour and have 160 cookies to make. And I just dropped 30 cookies on the floor.
And I solved the echo just by pushing the mute button on the dash cam phone. Sometimes simpler is better.
Aaron.tx12 sent a rose for 15 coins.
Thank you. Although
Goal reached.
Thank you.
Huge thanks to everyone who contributed.
We got their goal done. Thank you for that.
Thunder_frog.1984 sent a rose for 1 coins. Thunder_frog.1984 sent a heart me for 1 coins.
That's a silly goal.
Clear good.
Giddy Goat Gang sent a paper crane for 99 coins.
Thank you for the paper crane.
4506 Newton Temple.
Clear back.
45 clear for 27.
Marsha Sarlegui says we
Clear
got 32 watching and 42 likes on YouTube.
4767332.
If you didn't hit the thumbs up, you are part of the problem. Are you watching on vertical or horizontal?
Marsha Sarlegui says 49 sorry watching.
49, not bad for a Tuesday night of driving around aimlessly. Wednesday night, sorry, Wednesday night. It is Wacky Warning Wednesday though.
Bubba 2620 says, silly goals still have feelings, John.
Well, I just click a button.
Friend Sync Code says I am horizontal.
Okay.
BioPreppers 1 says, 92 on Twitch. Diddy Go Golf says no action.
We literally just recorded a stop.
The Captain says, hit someone and remind the cops it's Wacky Warning Wednesday.
That's a gun at Manville PD for JBLI. Clear local.
That's clear.
Maybe 46 here. Daniel Bailey got a few spins into Studio North.
Dakota 314 sent a GG for 8 coins.
Thank you for the 8 GGs.
Thunder_frog.1984 sent a rose for 1 coins.
15 truck.
Dakota, thank you for that.
SpoopyX says, fruit snacks time. John here. Take your 2. I will take my 2.
Okay.
Now we wait.
Can I have 3?
Voice Air Charles 8166. Voice Air Charles 8166. 15 truck.
And 100 block. 332 westbound Mainlands. Voice Air Charles 8166. Voice Air Charles 8166.
Bruja 210 says, woo John 3 you sure?
Alright, thank you. Thanks. That's awfully kind of you.
SpoopyX says, 3. That's crazy talk. Make sure your seatbelt is on tight. Aaron.tx12 says, John, someone said any news on a male found in backyard hanging.
No, I just heard about that while I was streaming. That must have been the commotion at that subdivision that somebody was asking me about. I saw a message. Hilma sent me a message, or somebody sent me a message. Hilma did, about it, but she had said there was police activity over there.
Left side 3, flight number 2301, 2301. Airline 45256440. This is a 75-year-old male, 115 kilos, with STEMI, CCS 15, blood pressure is 1/477.
Ruha 210 says, Big EC said something too.
92% on 2 weeks. 3 purple lines receiving heparin coming out of ER Trauma Z at Memorial Herman Katie. Going to Memorial Herman, Memorial City Cath Lab.
Mary X-ray 5450.
Transport firm 07 Chevy, expiration February 27.
Snoop 10 says, I know what happened. It was on the crime app. I don't want to say here and get you banned.
Thank you for that.
Spoopy X says, cheers everyone.
Yeah, thank you for not saying that. Yeah, because I'm responsible for everything you guys say out of the speaker.
07 Chevy, expiration February 27. Drive out of Lake Jackson, showing eligible here.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a GG for 1 coins.
Thank you for the GG.
Yeah, we're going to go for 6 forecast there, DJ on there.
Bandlam 2024 says, John, can you believe we only have about 5 weeks left of school? I can't believe it's almost over. Wow, the school year always goes by so fast.
Yeah.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a GG for 4 coins.
Brazos Sandlin, thank you for that. He's over there helping me with that goal. I appreciate it. Kokoda and Brazos, thank you for the help with that goal.
Snoop 10 says, I'm so ready for summer.
Maritza 1111 sent a rose for 3 coins.
Let's check on Sector
Back to
JT.
an Alexander Oscar email 9684 on the Conroe. The driver's license number you gave me that expired in 2009. She does have a valid ID card.
Maritza 1111 sent a heartbeat for 1 coin.
Alexander Oscar email 9684 on the Conroe. The driver's license number you gave me that expired in 2009. She does have a valid ID card. Actually, she does not have a valid ID card. Her ID card also expired in 2025. Insurance is reserved.
PX says, I think my birthday is in about 5 weeks.
Happy early birthday?
Friend Sync Code says, so how does an ID card expire? Though we change that much when the cards expire.
Gotta give the state the revenue.
We have received the comment. We'll be in route shortly.
PX says, sorry John. We are talking about school chat and I was stating that I graduated and turned 18 on the same day.
Ah. That's pretty cool.
PX says, in. Friend Code says, oh I understand why it's there. I just wonder why it's there.
Yeah. It's pretty silly.
Maritza 1111 sent a rose for 1 coins.
Thank you for the rose.
46, you and me, what the service you show back?
Roses.
There.
Friend Code says, hey John, do you know the best thing about recursion?
What? What is it?
PX says, anyone seen a bobcat running around?
I saw a bobcat. I don't think it was the bobcat though. It was definitely not the bobcat.
2011 Ford, expires July 26. Drone throughout of Brazoria is clear and eligible.
Friend Code says recursion.
15 clear for return.
Friend Code says, hey John, you know the worst thing about recursion? Phantom 2024 says, I saw Frankie John.
No, please tell me.
Friend Code says recursion.
I heard you. Tell me what's the worst thing about it. Because I don't know what you're talking about. I heard
Dakota
you.
314 says, my bobcat is clear colored polka dotted.
Oh, I have not seen one of those tonight. Definitely.
Friend Code says, okay, I will stop with the nerd jokes. Friend Code says, LOL.
Yes, ma'am. You can show engine 1 and route 2 and push 1 and route 1.
That's me. For information, we did just receive a cancellation from the owner company.
That's clear. We will return, sir. Anybody parking on traffic, suspect service.
Friend Code says, I don't believe the cop is going to stop checking the alarm, even though he called back clear. Friend Code says, call it a hunch.
Yeah. Could have been a fire. I wasn't even really paying attention. I usually don't pay attention to alarms unless I see someone on my camera, they're in there. Most alarms are just BS. Most of them are.
K. Casper says, I'm watching you on YouTube in the bedroom and my husband is on YouTube in the den. We're rocking out to Thunderstruck right now.
All right. I'm gonna come party with you guys.
Friend Syncode says smile. Free Casper says, come on.
Left flight 3, gotcha, Hotel 122.
Bruja 210 says, Twitch on phone and on TV.
Dang. As of right now, I only have one thing to fix tomorrow. That's going to be so nice. I might be able to stream in the morning.
Joyce Fees 3 sent a heart me for 1 coins.
The only thing I have to fix is that echo. And that's it.
Bruja 210 says, gotta let the dogs watch. SpoopyX says, John, when I get my allowance from work, I'm going to hook you up again.
Well, thank you for
I
that.
appreciate all that you do, sir.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for that.
Brazos.Sandlin sent a GG for 2 coins.
Thank you for the 2 GGs.
King Young, 2664, William King Young, 2664.
35,
Justin Pulliam says, John, I admire your perseverance, keeping it even while things are very hard. Hope you find some good scenes tonight.
Thank you, Justin. We're basically out on a Wednesday drive. Over there, white truck.
Bruja 210 says, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Justin Pulliam says, a bit sentimental cause I had plenty of late night runs down Dixie when I lived there.
Yeah. Back in the day. Check on Lake Jackson. They probably miss us.
Cinco says, thank you to you and family sacrifice together.
That looks like a rain cloud.
Marcia Saralegui says Keely Lorenoff 4024 sent a headline.
Thank you.
Dakota 314 says cool clouds. PX says, yeah, I'm out of here also. Yeah, I'm ready to go make some eats. You all have a good rest of the stream, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Good night and much love to you all.
Good night.
Friend Code says, good to see you in the chat, sir. Cherie_Cherry_CC says, good night everyone, another long day at work tomorrow.
Good night.
Aaron.tx12 sent a GG for 6 coins.
Thank you for the GGs over on TikTok. From Aaron.
Marcia Saralegui says Jailarusta sent a 100.
Thank you so much. With the 100. I appreciate the gifts over on the vertical live on YouTube. YouTube does not have an API, so I can announce them over the speaker. But I thank you for each one of them. And I refuse to read chat and drive, so it's not safe.
Marcia Saralegui says Mike Finley V2K sent a thumbs up.
With the thumbs up. Over there, Mike, thank you so much. So let me turn on the defrost for you guys. Let's wait until the windows we can actually see. How about that?
AD101M says, are the bars closed yet?
Oh, they're still open.
K. Casper says, John, next Wednesday I'll be going out of the country for 3 weeks.
Oh man.
I don't think I'll be able to watch you because of time difference. 7 hours.
Wow. Well,
Bubba the Big Truck Guy says, Scott here, has it been a quiet night?
Safe travels.
K. Casper says, thank you.
These lights up here are going to be construction, not a stop. Those are construction lights, guys.
AD101M says, I didn't know the college has a course for new officers. I signed you up, sir.
I'll probably be late for that course. For that class. There's no way I'd want to make a living extorting poor people for revenue. For the politicians. And Karens. Well, guys, we'll see you a little bit. Oh, we'll see you tomorrow.
Avenue D as in David or G as in George.
Little Bit 918 says, John the First signed you up to be an HOA manager. Please get rid of all the dumb rules.
Okay, I like that. See, I'm there. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the bits of subscriptions.
K. Casper says, good night all.
Good night to you, K. Casper. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Takes me a second to end the stream, guys. And TikTok, I'm
Angie416S says, good night, everyone.
Good night, Angie.
Friend Syncode says, peace dove emoji.
TikTok, I'm gonna have a problem stopping you. You're gonna just go to black screen and I'll stop it as soon as I get home. Because I have
Alan
a problem.
Margate says later. Peace sign emoji.
Later.
Aaron.tx12 says, good night, John.
Good night to you.
And everyone. Banmum 2024 says, good night, John.
Good night, Bam Mom.